What's up, warriors? You got D. Lynn here on another music reaction video. This music reaction comes to us from Silvey, who decided to switch things up for me and request something a little harder. This is a song by Queensryche, and I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. Queensryche, and the song is called Silent Lucidity. Now, I've heard of Queensryche growing up. I never got into heavy metal rock music. I have gotten into rock music, and I've gotten way into alternative rock or grunge. I'm way into all that stuff. This song doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard. As long as, I can understand some lyrics and, there's a good flow and it's not a bunch of yelling and, sometimes yelling is good. You never know. I've never listened to Queensryche before, so I'm kind of excited about this. Queensryche is a heavy metal band, or in some cases they are referred to as a progressive metal band, and they formed in 1980 in a town called Bellevue in Washington State. Bellevue is across Lake Washington from Seattle. Seattle is the origin of the alternative rock movement, or grunge. They first started out under the name The Mob, but when they were trying to shop their demo tape around, they couldn't use the name The Mob, I guess because it had already been taken. So they decided to use the name of their first song off their demo, Queen of the Reich, replace the I with a Y in Reich so as not to be associated with Nazism or Nazism, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Put an S on Queen, and there we have the name Queensryche. Also, they added an umlaut over the Y. Queensryche has sold 20 million albums worldwide, including 6 million in the United States alone. Silent Lucidity is from their 1990 album called Empire, and it seems it was their biggest hit. By the way, guys, if I'm giving you any information that seems incorrect, or I may be missing something, because, I'm getting everything off the internet, and the internet can never be trusted. But if there's something that you would like to add, please do so down in the comments. Silent Lucidity peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and at number 1 on the Billboard Album Rock Tracks chart. Penny requested that I listen and react to Silent Lucidity from Queensryche's 1992 MTV Unplugged performance. Let's get into it. This is Queensryche with Silent Lucidity.
Don't you cry? Wipe away the teardrop from your eye. You're lying asleep in bed. It was all a bad dream spinning in your head. Your mind tricked you to feel the pain of someone close to you leaving the game of life. So here it is, another chance. Wide awake, you face the day. Your dream is over, or has it just begun? Relax, child, you
that was completely not what I was expecting. When I was doing my research, I did see that this was a ballad. Sometimes ballads can be a bit more, depending on the tempo and like how heavy the guitars and things like that. A rock ballad, it can range. And I, thinking heavy metal band, I'm thinking that the rock ballad wasn't really going to be a ballad, but that was actually very beautiful. It was completely not what I was expecting. Jeff Tate, I think that's the name of the lead singer in this formation of Queensryche, because I know that they've gone through different lineups. He sounds so beautiful. And then the musicianship of that whole band. First, let me just say, Penny, thank you for suggesting that I bring up MTV Unplugged. I missed that. I remember being young and, watching MTV whenever they actually played music and videos. And I'm sure all of you can agree with me on that. I remember being so excited to see my favorite bands do Unplugged. Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. I just love the live music. I love studio quality too, but I love just the atmosphere of something live. And I like the Unplugged atmosphere, and I guess that's why it wasn't so, brash. Perhaps maybe I need to listen to the studio version of this song, and that'll be the grrr that I'm thinking that this would be or is. But I like the Unplugged version of things, the acoustic guitars and the calm chillness of the performance. I love them sitting in, an audience, and an audience is around them, and I love their reaction and their, applause for things, because I feel the same listening to that. Every time the audience, applauded or cheered, I felt the same way listening to this my first time listening. It was beautiful. Just like the music, just the way they were playing, like the background singing, his voice, Jeff's voice. I'm years late on Queensryche, but this has me wanting to listen to more. So thank you so much, Penny, for suggesting this. They actually just reminded me a bit of, like Alice in Chains or Pearl Jam at that moment. So I could be way off on that, but anyways, I loved listening to that. I loved watching that performance. Thank you, Penny. That's my reaction, guys. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you will want to subscribe to get more of me and music reactions. That's it for me tonight, guys. I will see you in the next one. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week. You're almost through it. I'll be there with you too. To the end. Bye.